Boom! And we're back for another wonderful session in the Eastern Run here at Savage Company Gaming. It's a good thing no one's watching because I'm choking on my words like I'm choking on it. Never mind. But let's reintroduce our people as we're waiting for people to get on. First, we have Zaquara playing Kiana, Malcolm, whatever. Oh, she's muted. She don't want to talk to us. She's too good for us, figures. Then we got Illyria Pineapple, played by Nadalian.
Hello.
We got Mikkel.
What up, party people?
Luke Skywalker. Luke Walker. What's the second one I forget? We got the big bad bear. Playing Templar. We got Jesse, Nick, Boston. I should really think about making that intro a little bit longer to give people more than, I think it's 60 seconds. It's a short intro. It needs to be longer. And showing free people. I don't know. Well, give people a little bit more time getting in. And the Knights of Barsoom. How's it going? Yes, we have a balls character in here.
Yeah, his balls were in the sand along with his rifle last game.
Yes.
Oh hi, my name is.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, he had a bit of an accident. Wasn't good.
I got sandy balls. Oh my god.
Nick's got sand all around his balls. It ain't good for him at all. So how's everybody doing tonight while I kill time here?
Doing fantastic.
Awesome. I'm double fisting caffeine, so it's gonna be great.
Oh shit. Why are my teeth moving? I don't understand.
I'm good. I don't need more caffeine. Actually, I do need some more caffeine.
We're not in separate rooms. We rearranged our computer rooms, so they
had a falling out. Don't listen to them. They've split. They have
separate rooms, separate beds, separate houses, separate children.
We're done each other.
Separate children.
Okay.
Nate is so powerful. She can throw shit across.
Can I have that pen back? I like that pen.
You know what?
Ask her.
There we go. Look at this.
Okay, so how are you guys commenting? Because I can't. There's no comment.
I'm logged into Twitch. I just have it muted on another page.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. To actually, I as moderator and runner, master of the StreamYard, I can comment on stuff. Y'all, rest of you have to do the thing. You have to actually go there and do the thing. And
where'd he go?
Who did we lose?
Michael.
God, he did it again. You damn boomer!
He's such a boomer.
Welcome back,
Boomer.
Good job,
I wanted to make some comments, and then I can't make comments.
You gotta open another tab or do it on your phone, dude.
I have to do it on my phone. It drives me nuts otherwise.
Fine.
I just opened the app.
Tonight on Boomer Trap.
Boomer. I'm not a boomer. Not that old.
But bumming me up, Scotty.
Seriously.
Like magic.
He just kicked himself again.
No, I did it. I am removing. It's just elder abuse. We don't have legendary game designer Jim Moore to abuse, so we abuse Michael. It's a thing.
Usually he kills himself. Fine. We don't have to do it for him.
Yes. Tonight, Michael's going to play playing the part of Kermit the Frog.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
You know what? He's actually. I think his Kermit might be better than Caveman. Nay, what do you think?
I think it's better than Caveman's.
Yeah.
Caveman's is pretty good.
It's pretty good, though. His sounds like a Southern Kermit. It's like a Colonel Kermit Sanders. But it's great though. I love it. Oh yeah, and look who's rocking the forgotten Ruin look tonight.
How about Mikey?
Nate, you are muted. I can hear you for Jesse.
Damn it! How about Mikey and Caveman have a Kermit sing off?
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
Yes.
Suddenly it just gets all like It's like
I
escalated
tried to
quickly.
convince JR to come play the role of the frog this week, but he had prior engagements, so no chance. Maybe next week. But who knows? The frogs might be dead by then.
Let's hope
Yeah,
so.
I got
Ow.
a care package coming from Jason on spot. I'm waiting for it. We'll see what it's going to be. I don't know. Might be all kinds of crap they don't want to. They're just trying to get rid of. I don't know. So, are we ready to play some old school type D&D and go back into the Eastern Ruin and see what band of freaking misfits can get it to?
Misfits.
The stickers.
Mhm.
Okay.
I have nothing to put them on because they're clear and black, and everything I own is fucking black.
I got mine soon, but I haven't got it in the mail yet. We ordered.
It's ordered. It's not. I don't think it's shipping to June or July, but
Yeah.
supposedly the books are going to be shipping, and the Forgotten Ruin one is not yet for order.
Right.
But so last week, for those who either weren't here or don't remember because of early onset dementia, Michael, we are following the tale of the survivors of the SS Genesis, a ship that was which had the mission of restoring essential services to whatever became of the United States after the nanovirus, under the protection of the United States Marine Corps. Well, the transition didn't go very well, as you know, transitions sometimes don't go well, and they ended up in stormy seas and attacked by a giant dragon turtle. Michael, playing the part of what is the first name? I keep forgetting. What's your damn character's name?
Luke.
Luke.
Yes.
Luke, I am not your father.
Yeah, because he was Luke. Cannot finish that due to legal reasons.
But you're my neighbor.
Luke Walker bravely ran out on the deck and manned the 240 and was laying down the hate on this giant turtle, who just kind of looked at him like, "You're an idiot." And then he tried. The turtle tried to turn Luke into a burn victim with scalding steam, but due to the quick reflexes of this, hardcore, life-taking, heartbreaking Marine, he jumped out of the way and just, sustained minor burns. But needless to say, yes, it was just terrible.
Just
But
puts
needless
us
to
in
say,
Seattle.
the ship went down. And this band of misfits, along with the ship's Captain Coleman, and Carl, and a few other unnamed souls, escaped on a lifeboat, and they floated around for a couple of days, and then they arrived on the Mike is actually from Washington.
I live in Washington. I'm not from Washington. Do not get those confused.
See, Michael understands it. It's like when people say, "You're from Arkansas." No, I'm not. No, I am not.
No. Mike's from Soviet. What was it? San Diego.
I am from Soviet Georgia, please. Do not get confused with it again.
Well, now you're from Washington.
No.
You are there.
You're from Portland.
Not to get political, but anyway, our band of wayward private military contractors landed on the beach, and the very drunken Nick Cannon, in his drunken stupor, noticed, "Hey guys, these trees look kind of funny." And about that time, you were all attacked by an army of frogs. Yes, I'm from East Pornstashistan. Yes, I'm proud of it. I'm a proud Pornstashian. Pornstashian, yes. Make mustaches straight again or gay again, depending on how you feel about it. Anyway, they landed on the beach, and they were sitting there trying to figure out, hey, where are we? When they started getting attacked by what they first thought were giant mosquitoes, but actually they were poison darts from blowguns, and then they were charged by an army of woolly bugs, bipedal angry frogs that Carl referred to as coos for some reason. We're not sure why. And then he said KTF, and I don't know. Carl's a weirdo. Carl was singing Baby Shark on the lifeboat and other weird shit. But
Carl should have ended on that.
And then a frog shaman jumped out and threw a wall of water and stink bombs that incapacitated Nick and Luke with basically a fart bomb, which left the girls, the non-combatants, to fight off this big. You can see all the red X's.
Oh, hell yeah, we did.
And then And then it was getting rough, though. You know, people were getting close to dying. And then that's when this little knight in shiny armor appeared, charging down the beach on his gallant war horse and attacked the shaman. But, you know, the fat little frog shaman, being a fat little frog shaman, did a little hippity hoppity. And with his magic, you know, his AC was above what Bear rolled. So Bear's dice betrayed him and he missed. And at which point, the shaman hit him with a minor tidal wave and knocked his horse and him off the horse. Our gallant knight stood up and water running out from his armor. And I think a fish fell out too. But
He knocked the horse
they
off the
went at
horse.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the shaman tried to attack the Templar, and his spiked mace got stuck in his shield, and Bear ran a sword through his face. And at that point, the rest of the surviving Coobs, Bullywugs, went into retreat. They're like, "Fuck this shit, we are done." And Jesse also, he was going to be cool. Like, I'm going to lay down suppressive fire. I roll a 1. I drop my weapon, and then he got the stink bomb. But he picks up his weapon and goes to town on him and shoots up a bunch of them. And then one of them, this one here, gets capped in the knee. He gets his knee blown out. And our gallant knight walks up and says something to him in a weird language. And then when the frog tries to crawl off, he bunks him on the head. Knights of Barzoom. In the interest of humor, a fish should have been lodged in the knight's visor. Maybe there's one still in his pants. Maybe so. I've had a
sashimi style.
I've had a fish in my pants. It's not as fun as it sounds. But anyway, that is where we left off. Our intrepid combat medic was patching people up, and what? Yes, Nate, you were patching people up. I didn't forget about you. I almost did. I didn't.
No, we forgot about the other Coop.
The other one that got knocked out.
Yes,
I did not forget about him.
Okay, cool.
Foreshadowing. But yeah, so that's where we all left off. What are you guys doing now that you're all standing there looking at pretty much the night? Who's, you know?
I'm trying to figure out why there's no alcohol on the dead.
They're frogs.
For 5 minutes, could you not be a raging alcoholic?
And Captain,
I'm not raging.
God damn, sir!
Yeah.
I thought I had a problem. Knock that shit off.
He's not raging yet.
I would say go through start going through the dead, see what they're carrying, any type of equipment that might be of use to us and everything. Because we're also trying to deal with the other injured that are on the beach that we were protecting.
Well, yeah, they're mostly just nauseous, and they're going to be up and at them real quick. To steal the Coobs and turn them into jerky. The dead ones, you're mostly just going to find crappy, I mean, not the best spears, but they had poison tips, so be careful around those. And they were wearing kind of crappy leather armor. I mean, they're bullywugs. Their armor's kind of mismatched. You might find some coinage on them and the like, a lot of copper piece and stuff like that. We'll worry about searching this guy here in a little bit, okay? Because right now you still have the Templar, and is anybody going to search the tree line?
I thought we were gonna totally naked-fy the Coobs and take all their clothes off and throw them in Coleman's pot that he had out ready to go.
Coleman is over there saying, we could cook these because, I saw some pretty damn big bullfrogs down in Louisiana, but god damn, these things are big. I could make some killer frog legs with these if I had the right season. And I don't have the right season, so it's just going to taste like regular old big old chicken thighs.
Smack your mama seasoning.
What are you doing or saying about the big dude standing there with water draining out of his visor?
I'd lower my weapon, basically go over and try and communicate with him, letting him know that we're not hostile.
We left off at that last time, and he had said, what?
Yeah, okay, Bear, you're up. You guys start trying to figure out what's going on here.
Michael, you were talking to him.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like we need to start trying to open a dialogue and talk to this guy.
So Luke walks up to this knight and says, "Hey man, what's up?"
Wow.
That sounds
I
really
would not say, "Hey man, what's up?"
You sounded like the freaking
Yeah,
midget
you would.
from Lollipop
No.
Gang from the Oz.
Hey guy, what's up?
Yeah, how tall?
Bless you.
How tall is
Thank you.
Luke?
5'9".
I'm looking down on him. With the visor on. Well, what he says sounds kind of, sort of familiar, but it's been a while. So I'm looking at him and I'm just going to say, "Es kannst du not sprachen?"
Awesome. Here we go.
What's
Sounded
Kiana
like
doing? What's Kiana doing in all this?
Sneezing her head off currently.
Okay.
That's not an action. Needs to roll on that. Dexterity check.
No, I've got my phone out with the translator app going.
I think we've already determined your translator app is not going to pick up this weird dialect.
Well, yeah, but
It might
doesn't
pick-
mean I don't have it out trying to pick up
Bear.
something.
I know. I'm telling Bear. Is there any chance it might pick up?
It
a
might
random
recognize
word.
some words, yeah.
Let's see here. Let's make some shit up and roll a percentile.
I mean,
give me-
sprachen is kind of sprechen, which is kind of speaking.
Where in? Okay, let's.
I would go to like Andrea, since she's got the translator, and say it sounds something like German. I'm not sure, but it's at least close,
Okay, yeah.
or
picks up
like
the-
something like that.
Mike,
Hmm.
my daughter's gonna watch this later. She's gonna yell at you
Why?
for how you pronounce my name.
Oh God.
Oh,
God.
really?
She's gonna like, it's Andrea.
Andrea. You say I say Andrea. She says
Yeah.
Andrea.
Everyone else says Andrea.
But so your app identifies it as an unknown German dialect.
Okay.
You should have bought a better program.
You should have bought it, not downloaded it from
Google.
I mean, yeah, she could try and use it as just use the basic German and have it sit there and translate. He might be able to make at least some kind of like sense out of it. So
Oh God, weird things are happening.
it's coming off the rails. It's coming off the rails. Everybody apparently is like getting ready to pee themselves or something.
The cube at the Templar's feet, one of his feet twitches, by the way.
Oh my God. I can see us Jesse in the dark.
So for
Man.
most of you that missed it because we were role playing what
That
we're
was
supposed to
funny.
be, he stole my liquor. It was pouring in his cup, and I was glaring at him. You guys were still talking, and I had nothing to throw at him, so I grabbed my ruler and I slapped him with it. Then he was pouring his Pepsi into the cup to, like, add to my liquor, and it spilled Pepsi all over his mouse and his desk.
Oh,
So he's got a sticky mouse, and I'm sitting here playing with my ruler. So as I'm playing with my ruler, she's dying laughing
why
at
is
me.
my mouth all sticky?
No, I was laughing at Jesse.
I need a wet nap.
And he's glaring at me like it's my fault. Shouldn't break the liquor.
Oh my God.
Man.
That
You guys should
derailed.
hit the store
Sorry.
for liquor the way that you guys are going right now.
that escalated quickly.
I'm going to drink at this rate.
I'm sorry. So
Nick Balls needs a wet nap. His
It looks
mouth
like
is
Nick
all
was playing with
sticky.
his balls.
Order in the court.
Okay, we're sorry. Okay, you should have stole my liquor. All right, so Zach's comm checker thing decided it was a non-known, close to German language.
Right.
I was paying attention.
Yeah.
Hey, give me my ruler back.
Nay, roll, attack roll on Jesse.
Yes.
Oh God!
Would you take a 20? Give me that.
Yes.
The group is suddenly falling
You
apart.
kill him with a fingertip to the throat.
I'm gonna kick his ass.
Anyways.
Sorry, moving on. I'm sorry to distract the game.
I had to find my own liquor since there's none of the bodies.
And Captain Coleman's gonna bust a cap in your ass if you try to take his.
Moving on.
Oh my God!
So anyway, so we have you guys have figured out. Okay, it's some sort of German. Does anybody else try to go up and converse with this guy? Anybody go up and like, I don't know. Oh, Carl walks up to him and says, "Hello, big guy."
No, not Carl. Okay, you don't.
You know, I'll walk up and talk to him. I'll walk up and be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Carl has no shame. I mean,
I'm an urban medic. I don't care.
Fucking Carl's gonna walk up and start singing Baby Shark to his ass.
Mercedes, waffle.
Mercedes?
I don't know.
I'm just going to look at Kyle and go, eh?
He understood it.
I mean, I don't like. Yeah, I'll walk up, and be like, "Hi."
Shut the fuck up, Carl.
Because I'm a friendly person. Be like, "Who are you?"
Hello.
Look down, Bear.
Well, yeah,
look down, pat me on the head.
The shortest one, looking up at him and everything like that.
It's a halfling.
I am the least aggressive looking one out of all of us because to him, I'm a midget.
And Carl's like, He reaches in. He pulls out a stick of jerky and offers it to the Templar.
Do you want man boob jerky? Because he just gave you man boob jerky.
You gotta sit first.
He wants to put his meat in your mouth.
This is why we're not allowed to role play.
She's gonna roll for deaths. Oh my God!
Can we play some charades? Be like, point at his knife and his sword, and be like,
Yeah, speaking of knives, I have a tomahawk.
Yeah.
like
Bear.
Okay.
Bear. Okay. Everybody. Bear. Why don't you describe your character?
He's
From
very
tip to butt.
tall. He's 6'4".
And what he's wearing?
He weighs about around 90 pounds. You don't see his face because he has the visor
90
down.
pounds?
100.
190. He's a very real thin, tall guy.
He's very lean. The food makes it. He has full plate. He has a kite shield. Under the plate, he has a gambus on because that's how you wear this stuff. He has this weird-looking bastard sword, which is kind of bent. Well, curved a bit. It's a curved sword. You know those red guards with the curved swords. He has a tomahawk. He carries the wheellock pistol, essentially a chest rig. And you don't really see any writings or stuff on it, on the whole outfit. It's just like a dude in full plate with a pistol and a sword and a shield and a tomahawk. And the tomahawk is important. You might see a flask somewhere on the belt on the side, which has...
Everybody roll me a perception check.
It's a D20, right?
Right.
We're going over or under?
Under.
Under.
And tell me what you
Yeah,
get.
or under.
Okay,
five.
Michael's under. Let's see.
I am fucking oblivious.
Actually, that's good. Okay, Michael. Who else? Anybody else pass it?
I got a 4.
Okay. Nay, what did you get?
5.
Okay. I'll go with Nay. Nay.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I'm going to go with all of you, but I'm going to explain why you would know. Nate, you look at you notice the tomahawk he's carrying, and something clicks that, wait a minute. In the Stillwater training program I was in, I saw guys carrying like that. I've seen the guy who hired me carry something like that. Nick and Luke would also recognize it as a tactical tomahawk, something that Navy SEALs, Rangers, and other Secret Squirrel Special Forces high-speed operators would carry. They would recognize it because it's modern tech. It's a modern take on an old school weapon.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, how do you react to that realization?
I want to point at it and say, "Where'd you get that?" Even if he doesn't understand it.
I'm just looking what she's pointing at.
Knock, knock.
Oh, no, I won't do that.
Do it.
I really do.
I'm telling you, we probably should be using Gianna's translator, to try and get at least close to like what it sounded like he was saying. He might be able to make some sense out of what we're talking about. Not necessarily like exactly, but he might understand the dialect.
The program you could type shit in and it would come out is really god awful translated German.
Yeah, it's like
thanks. Thanks, Dungeon Master. Thanks.
So what's Gianna doing?
I'm gonna put in like sorry, my dogs are being weird. Like English to German translation, hello.
Which is literally hello.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
My character does technology, not languages.
Nerd.
She's smart. She's not that kind of smart.
Nerd.
He stole him. Get him, Captain Parkman.
Yeah, the weird thing is that these weirdos all standing around on the beach look kind of familiar. Especially the things that they're carrying. It's not alien to me. I've seen the weird pew things before.
The weird pew things?
Yep.
Pew pew.
Pew, pew. It's
While
just been a while.
While you guys are all standing there focused on each other, the frog at the Templar's feet starts crawling forward again slowly.
I stomp my foot on his back and hold him down.
Give me a strength check.
Bitch, where you going? He ain't done with you yet.
They got powerful legs.
Bite my boob, I will not
12?
get teeth out.
That's my fucking.
Let's see.
Aww. Oh, no. Aw, okay. I wasn't strong enough to hold him down with my foot.
Yeah. The big thing, he actually kicks his one good leg back at you as he's trying to move on.
And I get all off balance. Like, guys.
It's a shame.
Got a runner.
I'm gonna run over there to help her.
Who is taller? The frog or Ponipple?
Probably the frog.
They're probably not much different. He might be a little bit taller, but not much.
Ooh, squeaky chair, sorry.
That's what happens when you're.
No, I'm gonna run over there and help her try and get this guy under control. So.
Okay, Michael, roll me a 20 then.
All right. Nope. Shit. Wrong one. We need the good one. 12.
Okay, yeah, you pin it down, and since you have, are you trying to restrain it in any way?
I'm going to.
You do have zip ties, by the way. Don't forget that.
Yep, I'm gonna try and actually do a zip tie.
Okay, roll me another 20. Dexterity check.
16.
Okay, you fail. He is still flailing around, and anybody move in to help secure this thing?
I will go over there to assist, since I myself also have zip ties.
Okay, give me a strength. Actually, Jesse, give me a D20, a dexterity check. Since Luke's actually doing pretty good while pinning down, he's just wiggling around a lot.
Got a 6.
Okay, you managed to zip tie his froggy feet and hands together.
Okay,
And
now that he's zip tied,
struggling around.
I'm going to check him for alcohol.
He doesn't have alcohol in him. He just smells bad. He
don't like
smells
this
pretty
frog.
bad. He smells like just nasty shit. So, Bear, you're standing there watching all this, and they tried to say hello to you with the Google app.
Basically, yeah.
Google app.
Hey, you know what?
A little better coded, but basically.
Bear, roll me. How about this, Bear? How about we do a skill check? You roll me a 20, and tell me what you got. It's gonna be a skill check of 15.
3.
Difficulty.
That is a 3.
You got a free. Okay. Okay, you didn't understand what it said to you.
Awesome.
Even if that had been an easy skill check, you just still failed.
Way to roll that 3 there, Hoss.
Oh, Bear.
Better than the one.
Right? Oh, I dropped my
stuff.
weapon.
I didn't. I just lost the words.
So what are we
I think we should continue trying to, make some type of attempt to communicate with this guy. Because obviously something is going to make sense and click. So
I think Mr. Captain Social Pants should do it.
Captain Social Pants.
Pointing at Luke Walker.
Yeah, so I'm
Go ahead.
I'm gonna point at the emblem on my shoulder and everything, and point at his sword, and ask him his name, and basically, tell him my name. I'm gonna try and at least start their names.
If you ever had to a first contact, you're all going to die.
Yeah, I suck at this. I speak to people that speak my language.
As long as I'm not pointing my weapon at him and he's not pointing his weapon at me, I'm not worried about dying. I just want to try and talk to this guy because
I'd be like, Alluria.
Carl.
Yeah,
Carl,
exactly.
Like,
Alluria.
Okay, and Carl steps up to you again. It's like, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Shut up, Carl.
I think the guy's dumb. He doesn't understand anything you're saying. And Carl walks off.
Jesus.
Look at me like that.
I might actually have to double tap Carl later.
All right.
No. I was not yelling at your bunny.
Except for the bunny is smarter.
Oh, jeez.
We've been threatening to rename the bunny Carl Gustav because he gives no fucks.
He does. Marissa does not approve of this, however.
Oh my god.
No.
I mean, those were all my ideas. I'd walk up and be like, I'm so. You.
All right.
Gloria.
How about this one? I walk over to the restrained froggy thingy, and I point at myself. I point down at the frog, give a thumbs up, shoot the frog in the head.
Give me a roll 20. You gotta give me a roll 20.
That escalated quickly. If you roll a 1, you're demoted.
Oh god.
Just doing a basic to hit, see if I hit the frog.
Yep.
Okay, so that would be a 14, 16.
Oh yeah. and I'm not going to get you to roll damage. Did you shoot with your pistol?
Yeah.
Okay, you blow the frog's brains out.
Yep. And I get 2 thumbs up to the armored guy.
Well,
So sometimes you just don't want to do something like that when you're meeting somebody new. Okay.
Carl's like, holy shit!
I'm pretty
God,
sure
that's wrong.
the Templar just poo-pooed in his armor.
Or he's getting ready to fucking prison shake us all.
See, the problem with that is they're not evil. You just pretty much murdered a non-evil creature that could defend itself. And that's a problem now.
Way to go, you raging alcoholic.
PPK in 5, 4, 3.
And that's why I just put my hands up and I walk very slowly towards him. And I reach my hand down and I knock on the cup holder of his armor and go, ting, ting, ting. Okay. I'm trying to distract him from what the shit he just did.
Oh, God.
Captain Coleman said, whoa, guys, we are not about this. What the fuck wrong with you, son? I know I'm not military, but Nick,
what a blow
you're
job
drunk the fucker. Sit your ass down.
Hopefully he understands what
that cracker.
Hopefully he understands what a blowjob is. Just saying.
What, you offering one?
She's knocking on his little bedroom door right there. Just seeing.
Well, did you just assume his sexuality? That's just bad.
God damn it! This is come off the rails. We were doing really good, and then all of a sudden, Nick Balls just goes friggin' executioner styling. Yeah, here we are. We got this guy that we're trying to figure out whether or not he's going to prison shank all of us on the beach.
Hence why I called him a raging alcoholic.
And I'm going back to searching his pockets.
Oh, God.
So how does the Templar feel about this crazy band of rejects?
Well, you're weird. Yeah. This is escalating really strangely.
This is how we got kicked off Discord.
I'm like, oh, God.
I'm playing with cup covers. He's blowing heads off. People are talking about blowjobs. It's fine.
It's okay. Well, killing an basically innocent creature like this is not good, so I'm gonna get a bit more aggressive in my stance, like squaring up a bit.
Carl's like, oh my God, you pissed me
pointing
off.
at the balls, man, and call him a Vollkoffer.
So I'm gonna look at the Templar and go and reach over and give smack balls and do this.
Let's hope
like
that
is our village idiot. Welcome.
Bear, but you understand idiot.
Yes,
Hey, Bear.
In the actual video,
Bear,
they're both looking at each other.
Bear, how much of that phrase do you think, or would you like to do a skill check on that whole phrase? See if you
sure, why not?
Okay, I think that's an easy one. So anything above 5.
That is that. That's a 9.
Okay, you understood that. How do you react?
Yeah. I just look at the short one for a bit. I'm a bit surprised because slowly it starts coming back, and I'm beginning to realize. I look at
Smack works every time.
Smack works all the time. I'm looking at Sock, and I see her phone thing.
The electronic beep 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 beep.
Yeah, military
cell phone.
Yeah.
Oh wait, now we are banned for copyright infringement. Oops. Yeah.
Cellular device.
Cellular device.
Except you are not exactly what I was hoping for. You're just some weird civilians. That's a sad thing.
Sad thing.
Jess is gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
So does he try to say anything to him?
Name Patris et Filii Spiritus Sancti.
I'm looking at Nick. I'll first look at May and then looking at Nick, and I say, "Village idiot." Nod. He's really good at it.
We're all nodding. I'm gonna nod.
And Carl's like, "Hey, this guy's not dumb retarded after all."
Yeah, I'm gonna kill Carl.
Carl's like, standing.
Yes. Oh, goodbye, Carl.
Earl had to die.
Pretty much.
Oh man! If he takes out Carl, never mind. I don't want to get kicked off Twitch.
You know what? I'll put my hand up and hopefully he knows what a high five is. Just be like, psh.
Try and fist bump him. That'd be even better.
I was just thinking that. Be like,
be awkward and white like I was.
As he punches your hand with a gauntlet and shatters all of the bones in your hand.
It's fine.
I don't want to roll for like a save. I don't want to do a saving roll against his gauntlet.
Painful,
Just saying.
So it's starting to come back to him, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So, Luke, did you try to fist bump the dude or shake his hand or?
No, I'm just gonna give him a hearty nod, just an acknowledgement of.
Or
what? Just
do the
a bro nod.
Yep,
No,
bro nod.
No bro fist.
No, a downward nod. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "Sup, man." No, I'm not. I'm not doing a sup. Okay, we're doing like, yeah. This guy right here, jackass.
So why are you bobbing your head at him? Are you trying to get him to do something?
No, I like the whole situation that just happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm acknowledging that her little slap to your head and everything like that. I'm like, yep, awesome.
Okay. Well, there's no liquor here. They're all dead. So shall we mosey on and see where the other ones ran off to? Since we can see if our armored friend here that seemed to enjoy the
smacking of you,
the extra killing, wants to come along, and we can see what else this world has to offer us.
Does our temple try to say anything else to all this jibber jabber?
Oh my god! I was thinking with 12-incher. God damn it! I was wondering what was happening, and then I got
we
back.
all looked retarded. We were all like, "What's going on?" Like we just all looked stupid all at once. I wish I could have screenshotted it.
My God. We haven't even left the beach yet, and this has been like the most hilarious like D&D adventure I've ever fucking
But there's
seen.
been no speech this week.
Everybody had this look of constipation on their face. It was great. That's why one of the reasons we're dying, because like I'm looking at everybody's box and they all literally looked like they just fooded themselves or were trying to. And I was like, that was a bad look for all of us.
I was looking at you and Jesse and just watching. I could see your guys' limp friggin' ruler like going back and forth and shit.
Kind of interesting because my ruler is not limp.
Yep.
Mine is. Mine's of the words of Nicole. Mine's named is Christopher with a K.
Oh god.
Mine's a Bendy.
And then your
they
ruler went flash it.
messaged me, bite your lip, look off in the distance, and I just lost it.
Fuck.
Anyway,
Moving on.
My God.
Is Kiana gonna do any more shit?
Did he respond?
To what?
What the fuck was it? Greetings, who are you? Did he respond to that?
In German?
I don't know. I gave you a whole list of shit. I don't know what he succeeded on.
See, the problem is the Templar doesn't actually speak German. He doesn't understand German. It's just this weird.
I think what she's saying, she is running through a bunch of different languages: Latin, Russian, Spanish, a whole different. And see what sticks. Bear,
use the same phrase and just like with drop down menu, select the next language.
Bear, give me a 20.
That's a 3. This thing's rolling only 3s apparently.
Wow.
Oh my god.
She runs more against you. Roll me again.
That's a 2.
That's true.
Wow.
Jesse gonna die.
Wow. Guys are killing. This has quickly turned into what the first game we all ran. Oh, and now
We're trying to be serious. We said we tried.
Sand.
We're sitting here trying to figure out
Here.
what sounds like German apparently isn't German, and Zock's translator is not working right because it's just like,
Or
I
is
don't
it?
understand
Maybe
what
that's
it is that
what's
he's
going on.
saying.
Does she have satellite connection yet?
Yeah, establish a GPS uplink, please.
And that's something else. Zoc has she tried to get any more uplinks back to her SATCOM communication or look at her GPS to see where she's at.
I mean, that's kind of.
You can thank me later. Curse!
Trying to
Mills.com.
connect in the background, but right now, like trying
She's
to
focused.
communicate is focus.
It's Zoc. Guyana. Let's try and get a Milsatcom uplink so that we can try and see if there's maybe something else that we can figure out that this thing is saying. Because right now, as it stands, Jesse friggin' doing a single tap to the dude's head on the beach and everything has not been working well for us tonight.
I'll flip back to that and try to connect.
Just an idea, because right now we're not exactly batting 1,000. Nay has been the short, powerful one tonight with the super tall dude in the friggin' armor trying to figure out what the hell's going on. So
I assume you guys go ahead, Bear.
I would like to point out I still haven't pulled up my visor. You don't even know if I'm human.
I mean, it's cool.
Maybe it's ugly. Maybe they're depriving, sparing your feelings. But I assume you guys are all chitter chattering amongst yourselves, trying to figure out how to get this guy to communicate with him. I mean, like in character, like, well, what if we tried this? What if we tried that? Right?
Yes, totally.
Okay.
Like,
Bear?
I point at his visor and point at the eyeballs and go, "Nyink." Be like, hey, you, lift. I probably look like a really cute hobbit jumping next to him going, lift it up, come on. Like,
I don't know.
I have to look up at him.
Carl's just standing back like, I think he's dumb, deaf, and I don't know. He's just stupid.
oh god.
Captain Coleman's like, so this is where all my taxpayers' money is going to train you idiots to be bigger idiots. Good God, y'all.
Like, Urban Megadick, I get like 4 more moves and I'm going to give up and be like, not my problem, walk away and find something else to do.
Hey, Barrett, roll me another 20.
Yeah, sure. 14.
As you hear more and more of the chattering and Carl saying stupid shit and Captain Coleman chastising him and Luke saying weird shit and Nick mumbling about liquor, more of it comes back to you. Gear starts spinning in your head. How do you react?
Is there going to come some smoke out?
Yeah. It's like, whoa. You have a Neo moment.
Yo. I look at the jumping hobbit, and then I'm gonna say, y'all motherfuckers are way too late.
What?
Y'all motherfuckers are way
Look
too
at
late.
Nate's face.
Carl's like, oh,
He speaks my language.
what the shit?
like Nate
Oh,
actually
look,
had to
oh.
pause for a second. She's just like, she's all sitting there. She's like,
What?
He said, "Motherfucker, he speaks my language."
I was like, that's a moment right there. We just broke the barrier. Like,
This is
I mean,
a
that's
better
totally going to
breaking
be my reaction. What? Like, I just went through all these fucking languages and really? Fucking really?
Carl walks in like, motherfucker.
Shut the fuck up, Carl.
okay,
No,
okay. I'm reaching up. I'm smacking Carl. Can I get
Roll
it?
to attack. Roll to attack.
There's so many F-bombs in this. We're still gonna get kicked out.
I'm smacking Carl. We're smacking Carl.
Like, I can just imagine my character was standing there and he said that, and I would have been like,
what?
he said naughty word. Being a smart ass and been like, what up, bro?
I'd be tripping out too, but then all of a sudden Carl starts saying some like stupid shit and everything. I'm gonna be like, whoa, dude.
Shut up, Carl.
Seriously.
Hey, at least I didn't cap the prisoner. I'm not a psycho. Like legendary
Raging.
more. Next thing gonna be like cutting heads off.
Well,
Hi, my name is Nick, and I just like to cap people.
he didn't have anything we wanted. It just would have taken longer for him to die later, so less baggage.
Kevin Coleman's like, goddamn. You were wrong, boy.
Suddenly,
Can we restrain him?
everybody in the group started finding out who the weakest link was.
I'm waiting for Carl to start singing the opening to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
No. Oh,
I'm just waiting for it. This is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. It's like, shut up, Carl.
Next week.
You remember all those memes about Carl?
Row your boat. Shut the fuck up, Carl.
Yeah, that's Carl right now. Like Baby Shark, that he got on my bad side right out the gate, right that with him. Same.
I mean, I have evil contraband on my body.
They're called boobies. Wait, what?
They're called Star Wars. I'm allowed to like both, okay? I can be a swinger and love both Galaxy's Edge and Star Wars. Moving on.
Yeah.
Anyways, I digress. After you.
Thanks, kiddo.
Actually, Carl looks at the Templar and starts singing, why won't you talk to me? You never talk to me. Why? He starts singing the whole Pink Floyd song. Keep talking. Does the Templar recognize that? He starts singing the Pink Floyd song.
The medic goes, excuse me, I'll be right back, as she pulls out her medical duct tape and goes after Carl.
Carl runs away really fast.
I want to see that Carl running in the front, screaming behind him with duct tape.
I can stop him.
Oh God! Okay. Captain Colin's like, boy, don't shoot nobody else unless you tote to. So what are you guys saying to each other now?
I'm still standing in there in awe that he knows how to say motherfucker. I'm just floored.
Does the Templar say anything else?
Like, seriously, where you motherfuckers been so long? It's been taking years.
Got here. We just left. No, you didn't. Yes, we did.
What do you mean we're late?
We've been here 20 years.
So he is. Wow, that's a good one.
So you know where all the bars are.
No.
Shut up, balls.
Shut up. Yeah,
gonna keep
Carl.
trying to get
I'm not even worried
Cut
about
and
Carl
Coleman
right now. We just
satellite.
need to shut balls up and everything.
So we're 20 years late.
Since
What
last
year
week.
did you leave?
Same as you.
Wow.
Did you come into a Godzilla-like turtle thing too?
No, we came out in what used to be the Middle East.
Oh. Was
It's
it
pretty
Middle?
nasty now.
Is it still Middle Eastern?
Oh, it's still sandy.
I don't like
Full of
sand.
snakes.
I don't like those either. Great. I'm going home.
I ain't no going home from here.
We can't go home. Remember, one-way trip.
I'm not drunk enough to care right now.
Neither am I.
I would ask him, how did you get here?
Just like we did. Apparently.
No, but I'm trying to get a correlation. I want to try and see if like something he did or something that was going on at the time when he showed up and stuff triggered it. Trying to find a trigger.
I'm pointing at the horse and say that with that thing.
Ooh, what's the horse's name?
It's a horse. It don't have a name.
He should always have a name. Like
All
Bartholomew.
I'm saying is, anytime he could have given the horse a fucking name. Spent all
wait.
that time in the desert.
Two things. Carl asked, "Does your sword have a name?" And Zoc, what are you doing?
Trying to connect to satellite still.
Okay. Nothing's connecting. What do you do? What do you say?
Horses.
Can you give her a roll there, Sparky?
No,
For
I don't have.
For
I don't have the roll.
connectivity?
That's impossible. There is none. It is completely dead. There's. If you and most of you, all of you have military grade cell phones with GPS on them. If you examine them, there's no GPS signal, not one bar. Everything's dead.
There's
Mike, quit trying to finger your ear.
So what you're saying, sir, since we have yet to ascertain your name, is that you left the same day we did, by the same means as us, and arrived here 20 years earlier. Is that what I'm gathering correctly?
Well, not by the same means. We used to fly.
You flow, okay, instead of go by boat.
Yep.
But did you come out of the same area as us through the same gate?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Wait, what? Whatever the airbase was that they flew from.
Oh, okay.
But the system
Area
is the same.
51.
Right.
Yeah. Because he would not be aware of the other TST.
So what's your name?
Well, I'm going to lift my visor.
Finally, after I've been pointing and lifting and jumping him down like an idiot.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
He looks very pissy.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I
He's
like
been
bears.
20 years in the fucking desert. What do you expect?
I think it's more of a
He's got
cockholder
sand
that's got
in
Riley
his
on.
mangina.
He's got Sandy Cox syndrome with metal.
Well, a lot of women in the desert.
He's got a little chafed.
Everybody grouchy.
Well, if you have the snakes coming for you, and we're not talking about
Motherfucking snakes on a
tiny
plane.
snakes. We're talking about the really big snakes.
Big snakes. It's a
Much bigger.
big snake.
Much
So
bigger.
while they're all
God.
doing that, when I realize my phone's not connecting to satellite or anything, I'm gonna try pulling out my little travel radio, see if I can get a radio station, like literally anything.
Nope.
I'm kind of like dumping out my bag, seeing if anything fucking works.
Are you
Somebody-
starting to panic?
I'll be right back. I gotta get a Xanax for her. She's straight panicking right now. I gotta go get her Xanax.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's.
I mean,
freaking-
imagine you
yeah.
come along for your technological knowledge and none of the fucking technology is working. None of it.
It's gonna get a lot worse.
A lot of school wasted.
Does your character say that, Bear? Bear, does your character say that? It's going to get worse.
No, it's gonna get a lot worse. And as for the name, I'm Benjamin Lee Jackson Vandervoort from the great state of Georgia.
Wait, what?
Benjamin?
Lee Jackson Vandervoort.
So we're gonna call you Big Ben?
Benji.
God damn it, no, not Big Benny.
From
Benji.
Georgia.
Benji?
What kind of accent do you have from Georgia?
I don't fucking know. Not from Georgia, you.
Is it Soviet
Too bad, Jamal.
Georgia?
Are
Because
there
like,
beaches here?
Too bad your boss
Like,
isn't there.
I'm waiting for you to sit there and start talking like this, just getting down on it. Okay.
If that happens, my life will be made.
Carl volunteers. Hey, Vandervoort. Yeah,
Oh
I
my
heard
God.
stories of a Vandervoort that used to be in Stillwater a long time ago.
And while they're talking to the somewhat local, I'm walking like the edge of the beach,
Looking for shoe sales.
just seeing if there's anything of interest around the edge of the
Damn.
beach, the tree line.
Everybody but Bear rolling a perception check. And tell me if you
Oh,
pass
we have
it.
another one?
That's a D20.
Mike, why don't you make yourself useful? Go check out
Low
our
is good,
knocked out
right?
frog.
What?
Low is good.
Got a
I don't know.
4.
Yeah.
I got a 9. I hope that's low enough.
Okay, so everybody, I'm pretty sure, rolled in their perception. Well, let me pop this thing back up. Whoop. Whoop.
Check out your other frog that's not dead.
You start
You
hearing some rustling.
you really want me to
over
go check them out?
You hear rustling over here. What do you guys do?
Balls, go check that out. Don't shoot
Yeah.
it.
What does Balls do?
I'll creep up with raising my rifle, pointing it towards the sound.
Ribbit. You hear rustling in the trees and some light ribbit croaking, and you see another one of the frogs is alive, but he's like he's pretty dazed and trying to get to his feet. What do you do?
I will try to grapple him and zip tie.
Roll me a 20. As I try to figure out what all this shit is.
13.
Okay, you jump and try to tackle this guy, and you pin him down, and he's struggling and trying to bite you. He tries to bite you, but he misses. Anybody else try to assist?
Yeah, since I'm on the backside of all this and everything, I want to try and actually come up behind.
Okay.
Probably not there. One box to the right.
Like right here?
No, one more.
Or
The
like
other
up
way.
here?
Good.
Like
Not
up
no. So from where you were
Here?
right there, go 2 boxes back. Because I'm trying to cut him off because like that would be
Okay.
his egress
Okay.
point. So
Okay, yeah. So, regardless, you're gonna secure this guy for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
And Michael, you as in the struggle, he drops his blowgun. It's about probably 4.5, 5 feet. It's a pretty good sized one. But
Okay.
when it drops, you notice this one looks a little bit different than the other broken ones you might have seen when you blew the fuck out of them. And as it hits the ground, you know it almost takes on a camouflage appearance with the grass. But you're still restraining. But you restrain Froggy.
Okay. I want to point that out to Balls and everything. Show him that they have camouflage technology.
Technology. He's so cute. Okay, you guys wrestling down. You zip time. What's the Templar doing?
I'm having a look at what these idiots are doing there, watching them wrestle
Okay.
this thing to the ground.
Okay. You wander over and you're watching him, and you're kind of shocked that they just didn't bust a cap in his ass. What's Nay and what's Pineapple and Malcolm doing?
They're restraining him, and they're being successful at it. Correct.
Correct.
I don't have to
Finally.
go over there and give him a froggy enema to calm the fuck down.
No frog enema.
Froggy enema. Really?
Here's some night Valium. Go to sleep.
You're muted.
I'm still looking up at the tall motherfucker going, wow, he said motherfucker. He talks our language.
Is
there alcohol here?
Probably somewhere.
Sweet. Hey, boss, can we go find that?
I don't know who the boss is. You guys haven't decided who boss is.
Coleman was the captain. Captain Coleman.
Coleman was not a captain. He was the ship's captain. He was not an employee of Stillwater. You guys haven't figured that shit out yet. What's Malcolm doing?
Panicking, having an existential crisis.
Cole's like, oh, goddamn, lady, settle down. It's gonna be okay. Goddamn,
ladies, this lady's chill as shit because she's seen worse. She ain't freaking out. She's just standing there like, can we go get booze?
Good Lord, I knew all them studies about technology addiction were real.
When he tells
God,
me to calm down, I am going to stand up and scream in his face. Nothing is fucking
crazy
working.
white bitch.
Do you understand what that means, you fucking Nimrod?
Wow, good thing she didn't use the other N-word.
Shit just got real.
I escalated quickly.
You know what? I ain't paid to deal with he walked off.
I'm gonna look at the tall guy and be like, I'm gonna go make sure our dudes over there are doing okay. Are you good right where you are? You need anything?
Nah, go ahead.
Cool. Okay.
Here we go.
I got a cookie that might help the screaming.
Guys,
you just throw it at her and be like, here, shut up.
I'm not going to waste it.
I'm having a connection issue, so I may have missed things. God damn it.
I don't know. We can see you.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah, we can see you. I saw you wave.
Yeah, but it's kicking back and forth. Yeah, it's being weird. But it's not affecting Zoc. Go figure. Okay, I think maybe it's calmed down. So, who's over there messing with Malcolm?
I'll go calm her down since, we're tits and arms and all.
Well, take the cookie. It's a good cookie.
And I'll take the cookie with me and split it and be like, there.
Booby cookie!
It's a good cookie.
Hey. So you're over there trying to calm her down.
And I do have good drugs if you'd like some.
Nate, drug man. Nate, roll me a d20.
3.
Okay.
I'm about to get praying mantis head bit off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Totally. So
I'm eating the damn cookie.
You are very successful. You're very because of your years of calming down patients. You kind of have some effect her. You may still have to medicate her a little bit, but she's gonna be a little bit calmer.
The power of the cookie.
Yeah. You want to eat my cookie? Eat my cookie.
Whoa. That will get us banned from Twitch.
I had a good cookie.
You like cookie? I like cookie. I like cookie.
Oh boy.
And reported and banned. Anyway, so you guys
You like an Oreo? I'm sorry.
Moving on.
I need to find Jesus right now.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. So you guys have strained another frog and you disarmed him. I would claim. What's the Templar do? What's Vandervoort doing?
No, there's much to do right now. Just watching and try to figure out this thing. I'm just gonna tell him, don't kill it.
Okay, you tell him not to kill it. Carl's like,
Yeah,
why wouldn't we kill it? They're just big freaky frogs, man.
because there's no reason to kill it.
They're not evil, you fucking idiot.
Wait a minute,
It wasn't helping us.
Gianna. Actually, since you already passed that check last week, you yell at him, they're supposed to be evil. They're fucking bollywogs, you dumb shit. And your panic deal.
No, I'm not as panic anymore. I'm calming down, but yeah.
A little less yell and a little more snark.
Look
Yeah.
at all the colors.
I would like to turn to our walking tin can and ask him if he's tried eating any of these frog-like things.
Coleman's like, yeah, because I can cook the shit out of these if I had the spices.
They're
Especially
fucking
rock
nuts or
spices.
something. They don't eat sentient creatures. Or sapient creatures in this case, even.
And Carl, he's walking over to the shaman. He's looking down at him. He's like, holy shit, look at this big fat frog. It's like the water didn't turn it gay, but it turned Alex Jones into a giant frog. Look at this shit, man.
I'm going to ask him if he's vegan.
I facepalm at Carl.
And at Luke, and I look at the very tall Benji, and go, hey, down here. So this poison, how do you fix it?
I'm not a priest.
So is there like a remedy or something I can make from the forest that I can put on it? Or is it something that can just be healed by a what?
Like I said, I ain't a priest.
What's a priest? Like
A
Catholic
healer.
priest?
There are no Catholics anymore.
That's true. That's why I changed it to Benji. Okay.
It's not Benji anymore. It's Benny.
Mm-mm.
All
No,
about the
no,
Bennies, baby.
No, we're all knowing. There's the one and only Benny, and he's on old school D&D. And he's now on a very cute gnome that likes to bat at knit
Likes to cut off
balls
head.
and fur and cut off heads. I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out how to just, some of us got poison darted. Are we going to have some more serious problems coming up with this kind of poison? Are you familiar with it? Or do we have to seek a priest to get rid of it? Or are we cool?
A priest's useful. You can make give you some antidotes.
Okay, so we're not out of the water yet. Where these, whatever the fucking things they are, they spit at us that were poisony.
Oh, you've just started.
Sweet.
Carl yells, I feel pretty good. I don't think they're spitting at us.
Boss, I want to resign. I didn't sign up for this bullshit.
Your boss isn't here.
Poison I can't heal.
A little healer.
Gianna, are you adding anything to this as they're sitting there talking about weird D&D shit?
I mean, I'm gonna go over and like grab one of the things and hold it up and be like, "Everyone's okay with this? We just got D&D monsters throwing shit at us, and you're all okay with this." Drop it,
Girl, I've seen shit that looks worse than this in the hood.
Oh my god!
Some frog-legged, color-changing, spitting long tongues. This ain't
Like,
nothing new.
racist lady.
Oh my god. And at that moment, we were banned.
I'm more shocked by the tall dude that knows how to swear and what we know how to swear.
Captain Coleman kind of says, "Look, I don't give a shit where these things come from, what they're doing. We need to make a plan here. Because, hey, Tin Man, you think there's more of these things out there in the jungle?
Yeah, most likely.
So I don't think we should be staying here. Is there any place safe that you could direct us to?"
With a priest.
Well, I was heading to
And
Ceylon.
Ceylon. I don't know where that is, but it sounds good. I hope it had good food, pretty women, and more alcohol. How far is it?
Hell, if I would know that, but I don't have it written down anywhere.
You say it's at least couple weeks walking.
Yeah. Or riding.
Or riding.
Well, y'all gonna walk. I'm not gonna walk.
Well, I'll shortcut it a little bit since I did send a little bit. The Tin Man explains that yes, the road to Cylon, there is a kind of disused trade road that's just back over this way, and we could take it because that's the best route. Because the other way is back to another settlement, another major city, but it's long walking.
Are we taking this frog with us, or are we going to leave him here zip tied to rot?
And the frog's still riveted and freaking he's got fear in his eyes. Ribbit. Bud.
Why?
Sir.
Ribbit.
Because, I mean, we haven't really tried talking to the frog yet, and I'm kind of looking at him like, what are we going to do with this extra baggage?
I think we lost. Never mind.
I can take care of it.
Ribbit.
No.
I'm giggling.
I offered.
May we question it?
Yeah, try to question it then.
I'll walk over and be like, hey, why'd you shoot at us? We weren't shooting at you.
He just stares at you blankly.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Can I at least like shoot it in like the foot or something?
No.
Okay. It kind of has a hint of recognition in its eyes, but it doesn't quite respond. Keep talking.
Listen here, Kermit. You better figure this out hella fast, or you see the one with the gun. He's going to become your new best buddy. Spit it out, and not with tongue.
He croaks out something that kind of vaguely sounds like "Let me go."
I'm not letting you go. No. You tried to kill us, and we didn't do anything to you. So spit out. Why did you attack us?
It croaks out something to the effect of food.
See, they wanted to eat us, so we can eat them.
You want food. Are you hungry?
He looks at you and says food again.
Who's got some flies?
Just the one that was issued to me.
Carl looks at you like, you can't reason for fucking cubes, girl. Have you ever read Galaxy's Edge? God.
I'm working on
You're
it.
savages.
It's not
You're
a
like
coop, it's a bollywog. Idiot.
I booked
call it
one in
cubes.
my
You
bag.
call it a bullywog. Tomato. What are you try to feed it? He wiggles around.
Give it some memories. Kill it
And he
instantly.
says, let go again.
Hey Benji, what do you suggest we do with him since you're familiar with these species?
We can try and feed it.
What do bollywogs or whatever the hell these things are eat?
Man, if only I knew. I'm not from around here.
Ah, dude, who had the moob jerky? Give him some of that. Carl.
I'll...
To fine, he froze you a stick of jerky. He says, "Fine, try to feed the fucking thing."
Will you eat this?
He kind of looks at it, and he flicks his tongue at it, and sucks it in and spits it right back at you.
You needy bastard.
Then he kind of croaks out.
What?
I'm sorry. Bless you. Say that again.
Peace. Ribbit. Hey, sir. Peace, sir. You think about it, it sounds like he's saying peace. Then he says, "Let me go again."
Peace. Are you high enough on your totem pole to grant us peace? On your toad pole?
He shakes his head no, but he tries to rock and kick towards where the dead shaman is laying.
Was he your leader? Was he your king?
Ribbit nods.
Are there any more of you left?
He shakes his head no.
I don't know about you guys. I vote we keep him with us for a little bit because he might be able to guide us in some areas that we can't swim and bring them underwater if we make him friends with us.
He shakes head and says, "We'll die."
You'd rather die than be our friend?
He shakes his head no, and then kind of gestures to himself, "We'll die." Carl's like, "I think he's saying big die. He wants to kill all of us."
No, I think he can only be out of the water for a particular period of time. So if he stays out of the water too long, he's going to die. So we have to...
Hey, Luke, go pee on him. That'll help.
I don't think that's what works. But
Hashtag winning.
He kind of croaks out, "Plan. Dead. Let's go."
Oh my god.
Okay. What do you think, Benji? Do they lie?
I can't detect lies, so I don't know.
Or are they known to lie?
They're supposed to be evil.
The desert! I don't deal with frogs. We don't have frogs in the desert. We have snakes. That's a different animal family.
Yes,
They're all slimy grossness.
Gianna points out they are supposed to be evil and nasty.
Well, Gianna, what do you want to do with him? What do you think? Since he's supposed to be evil, do you want to put him on his misery, or take him with us and feed him, make him a friend? What do you want to do?
I like plan one.
Yeah, of course you like plan one. Look where plan one got us. No, we're good.
I say we strip him of any weapons, pick up any weapons off his friends, and break them if they're not useful, and turn him loose. But don't leave him with any weapons. He can't hunt us down.
So search him for weapons.
His eyeball. Well, he dropped his weapon. It's laying nearby, but he has a collection of darts on him. And
can we keep him so we can have men learn how to do that skill?
Or is that a question to me or the frog?
Frog.
He just kind of looks at you blankly.
I know. Yeah, let's start breaking some shit. And I don't know what to feed him. He's going to die if he doesn't have water anyway, so we'll get rid of all of his stuff and leave him to fend for himself then. If the elements and nature doesn't kill him, and he figures it out, well, he's going to be clanless anyways.
So you let him go. Is that what you all agreed to, and so he can hop off?
Yeah, I would say the act of kindness will actually... I think it might actually benefit us later.
Yeah,
I can always shoot him later.
No, unless you're given the okay to fucking pop caps.
He's stripping down to his frog thong. He's stripping down to his frog thong, and you break his zip ties, and he kind of looks at all of you and says nothing before hopping off into the jungle.
Bye, Kermit.
Ribbit! So, the one thing he did leave behind was the. Does anybody go to pick up his blowgun?
Mr. Weapons, would you like a blowgun since you like to shoot all the things?
I mean, Michael was also the first one to notice it too. Does he have an interest in it?
Well, I was just thinking, do some scientific testing to see if the poison affected the frogs, but he's gone now. But
I'm going to pick it up and actually keep that and what we found as far as darts off the other.
Whoa!
Not dots.
Darts
off of the other guys that were on the beach.
So, Michael, when you pick this thing up, you feel like a surge in your brain that, and for reasons you can't explain, you feel intimately more familiar with swamp environments, and you even get a better idea of the capabilities of what you just encountered. Nothing you like a data sheet or anything like it. It's just a weird, intimate knowledge of the swamp environment.
Okay.
He hears banjos playing in the distance.
So you put it in your, you secure it to your body with a bunch of darts. Has anybody went to loot or check over the shaman?
Not yet. We're working our way there, one step at a time. And for the Templar, those are really big steps, and for me, really small steps.
So who's going over to check the Templar?
I'm going to roll an athletic roll to see if I can keep up with him.
Okay.
I failed.
Okay. So who's actually going over there?
I'm going.
I'm gonna check the other ones around there.
Nate, and you're going with him?
I'm gonna go with him. I'm trying to keep up. I'm gonna do the try to quick walk in the sand. That's why I'm not making my athletic roll. Because I'm sinking in that sand.
I'll run you guys through fairly quick on the other ones. The ones that in the brush you find they are thoroughly pulverized by the grenades that Luke Walker threw in the tree line. Their gear is damaged. You can salvage some darts off of them, and you'll find some copper coinage and stuff like that, but not much else. The ones that died on the beach were all armed with spears and also have coins, and we'll figure that out later. They didn't have anything too exciting other than, unless y'all want some frog thongs.
No.
Yeah. I'm going to add them to my stash for just in case.
Okay. So you come up to the remains of the shaman, who has a big fucking hole in his head from our friend. Laying next to him is this spiked makeshift mace with a human skull on top of it, but there's little metal spikes protruding out from it.
Can I touch it? I want to touch the spikes.
I
got a dice.
Give me an intelligence roll.
Oh shit. A 10.
Okay.
My intelligence.
So you start checking. Oh, shiny! And you're like, wait a minute. They are reflecting on us, and maybe it's not a good idea to touch that because those are gnarly looking spikes, and they look like they might have some jellified crap on the tips of them. You don't touch that, but you find on his wrist he has these intricate silver. I haven't actually written here. These silver armbands. They are silver inlaid with gold, with all kinds of patterns on them. They definitely don't look like something that could have been made by these guys. Since you just want an intelligence roll, you're like, I wonder if they were looting these off of other poor sons of bitches. But they're very intricate, very pretty. And then you also notice there's a silver amulet around his neck, and it also has intricate carvings on it and stuff like that, and it's very pretty too. And all three look like they are like really high quality silver. What do y'all do?
I'm so like looking at that mace like, ooh. But then I see bracers and I'm like, shiny. If I put them on, will I become Wonder Woman?
No. I mean, well, I guess you find out.
So there's an amulet, some really nice bracers, and a spiky mace.
And if you also dig into one of his little pouches, you also find all kinds of weird objects, small. You find free semi-precious stones, bloodstones, just stuff like that. You find other weird materials like a rat's foot, just stuff like that. But you also find a few gold coins. And when you examine them, there is a very weird looking Asian man on it who looks kind of goofy. And there's writing on it that you don't understand.
It's Dr. Fu Manchu.
I mean, I don't know. I don't even know where to start because I'm looking at all the things like, hey, anything y'all are interested in? Come look at this shit.
I have to pee real quick, so I'm
Okay.
gonna let these guys try and figure this shit out. I'll be right back.
Bear, what do you think about this stuff they're finding?
Well, seems to be some leftovers from some people they looted or treasure they found and used. And it's probably magic. Which is why I'm not touching it.
That's why you're not going to touch it.
Nah,
Do you detect any evil?
that is a good question. So I'm going to go and detect evil.
You start focusing on it and you detect nothing.
Oh, so it's not evil.
It's not evil
Interesting.
to your knowledge, no.
Still, these guys had it. They tried to kill these people.
So, am I muted? No. Okay.
No.
Is there anything specific that, like, when I look at the items that are available, that like really catches my attention? That is like, oh, that like really like catches my eye more than anything else.
All three of the objects are pretty shiny and pretty too. You like them quite a bit.
I like shiny.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to first pick up the weapon and secure it. Do I feel anything when I pick up this weapon?
No.
No. All right. So I'm going to turn to balls. You want to hold on to this? And hand him the weapon.
Okay.
I
Hopefully
guess
don't
so.
play
I can hold on to it.
Okay.
Maybe trade it for some liquor later.
What do you do about the jewelry?
Well, I'm going to pick up the necklace from around his neck.
Okay.
And I'm going to look at it and go, that's kind of pretty. Do I feel anything more than pretty towards it?
No, you just like it because it's pretty.
Hey, Yana,
Mm.
you want any necklaces? It's a pretty necklace. Do you want to hold on to this?
No.
All right. Well, I'm going to stick it in my backpack for now.
And you feel nothing.
And then the only thing left's bracers and the stones in the pockets, right?
Yeah. And he's
All
not
right.
detecting anything evil off of those.
Yeah. He's not detecting anything evil, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
It's all
So-
very benign.
I'll pull the bracers off. Kind of look at those.
Shiny.
Just shiny.
Shiny.
Okay.
And it says made in China. No, kidding.
And then I'm going to grab the stones from his pocket that he has and kind of hold them in my hand. And
And
just
the
shiny.
Templar's like, those look pretty. They could be actually worth something.
So we'll stow those away in a pocket for later as well, in case we got to sell them with the coins. And I kind of pick up the rat's foot and be like, "What the fuck's this for?" Templar.
And it's not just it's all kinds of like seemingly random objects, like maybe a pearl here or there, just stuff you would expect out of character knowledge, stuff materials you would use to cast spells. Not that you would know that, but just get creative and imagine.
Like I said, I'll put them in my pocket for now. And have them in there. Do I feel anything from them?
No.
I'm gonna put the bracers on though and be like, "Ew, these are so pretty."
And then your head explodes.
Where are we at right now?
I just put on a set of bracers.
And nothing happened. Nothing happened. You're now pretty and more ghetto than ever.
Exactly.
I got bling.
I got bling bling. I picked up an amulet. That's like in my bag, and then I picked up his pocket materials, coins and gems, and some other miscellaneous stuff that the Templar informs us is used to cast spells. And I was like, I don't know what that means, and put it in my pocket. I handed Balls a spiked mace, which apparently he doesn't feel anything from either.
Gives him an erection. Wait, what?
Well, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So, do you want to touch the mace, or do you want to touch the amulet for any reason?
Who?
Luke.
No, he's got the blowgun. That pretty much. No one discovers anything particularly interesting. The jewelry is you just really like it and you feel drawn to it because it is pretty. That's pretty much it.
Okay. And she did. I offered her the amulet. She didn't want to play with it. Anything else we find on him?
No, that's pretty much it. So now that you guys have the loot dispersed, you guys hook up with the Templar a little bit more, and you start talking about the situation, and you start devising a plan. Do you all agree that we need to head to the Cylon place?
Yes. Plus, I'm already getting sand chafe, so we need to get going. Sand sucks.
Okay.
Sand chafed. All right.
So you guys start getting the other survivors put together, and you start dispersing the crap out of the lifeboat. It's just water, a couple of survival hatchets, a chainsaw. Anybody taking the chainsaw? Okay, you're taking the chainsaw and a little small can of gas, and you disperse all of it out among the party, and you try to get on the road before the dark sets in, because you know what, them frogs are probably going to come back, fuck you guys up some more, especially since you let one of them go. But you never know. So, is there anything else, Gianna? What's Gianna doing while everybody else is preparing?
Seeing if her hornet works.
So while you're all out there, doing stuff, she's playing with her toys, and she takes this pack out and opens it up and hits a few commands on her little wrist phone, and this little bitty helicopter about this big takes off, and none of it's picking up any GPS, but she managed to set some preset coordinates, and it starts doing a recon around the area. You observe wreckage spread up and down the beach as far as the little thing can see, and you pick up on the road that Vanderfort talked about, and you can see it going off in the distance. To the north, you notice strange, jagged mountains that don't look very appealing to go to. In fact, they're strangely devoid of foliage. But you don't see any major settlements or anything like that where you're at. And it returns to you, but you have a pretty good idea of your surroundings now.
Okay.
Is there anything else you guys want to do or talk about before you move on?
How far is this place? How far are we going to be going?
He tells you it's a pretty good trek. It's going to be many days on the. But he had been he does inform you that he's ran into a few villages along the way, so maybe you'll find something like that.
Hopefully, they have some alcohol.
We should make sure that yes, we have what food and supplies that we can take, and
I'll get you a bunch of MREs.
Carl goes, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?"
That's my line.
I'll be right back. I'm following along with wherever anybody goes.
Okay. So you guys are ready to move out?
Yep.
Let's move out.
Okay, so you guys start trekking up north through the jungle path that the Templar came through. And Jack is throwing up as you guys go. Not Jack. Nick is throwing up as you guys walk along. Because that's what does. Oh God. Anyway, you get on the road and you start the long trek for Cylon, and you walk through the day as long as you can, and along the way, and you make idle chit chat with the Templar. He don't. Does he say very much? Does he talk anything about who he is or where he is or where he came from?
Well, he's reached this point where he has learned that you really only talk about things that are necessary.
Okay, so even though they annoy him with questions, he doesn't say very much. He
tries to answer the questions that pertain to the little adventure.
Yeah, and he can say, "Go ahead."
But it's isn't sure yet if you can really trust them to divulge more of the information about the order and the rest.
Because they're a bunch of fucking weirdos.
Yeah, Rangers, they ain't.
So, why is this thing blowing up on me? Weird. Okay. So, after about 2 days of travel and camping at night, revolving centuries, and proper military discipline, because you got Captain America, Luke Walker, who's a real hardcore Marine, and you got Carl, and you also got Vandervoort, and they kind of know what's going on, so they keep everything safe. And there's a lot of weird noises.
Thank you.
A lot of weird noises in the night, and they keep moving on. Around the afternoon of the second afternoon of travel, Gianna deploys one of her little drones and she's been doing this periodically to kind of scout out the area ahead. And this time she picks up something a bit further up the road. It's two horse-drawn wagons, and there's people fighting around them.
Fighting each other?
People, or
well, as you look closer, because your camera is pretty high definition, you can tell that there's a lot of dead, clearly human bodies laying every which way. Some of them wearing the armor of the guys that are currently attacking. Some of them wearing different mismatched armor, and they're dead. And there's two short guys fighting like mad motherfuckers. One's got a scimitar and he's fighting shit off, and the other one's got two axes, and they are about to be overwhelmed though. And you can also see that there are archers providing fire from the jungle around the path. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna let them know what's going on. What I see.
We're gonna look at the Templar and be like, "So are these friends or foes?"
Hell if I know.
Ball's like, wagons? You think they have liquor on them?
I'm sure.
That's
what he'd ask.
I would actually try and look at their equipment and stuff and see if it's is it items from a kill, like bones from their like the people that they've killed, or are these things like
the majority of the larger numerical group of the human looking dudes? They are armed with swords and daggers, which they have an oddly Asian flavor to them, and the ones in the tree line have regular short bows. But the weapons that the two short dudes are carrying look a little more exotic. Except for this one guy, he's really dressed like these like bright blue robes, and you might be able to tell that he's got leather armor under that, and he's wielding a scimitar.
He's more than likely an officer. We might have actually caught him at a good time and stuff. So I would try and say we need to focus on the officer, that specially armed guy.
I want to specify focus on.
Focus on, yes. Like, are we outright attacking them?
Like, focus
they're
on
fighting each other.
Like friendly.
You gotta figure out what's going on first.
Yeah, so the drone kind of gives you a pretty good view of the area, and the two surviving short guys are pretty much pressed up against their wagon. Like here, he's being charged. This one here is separated, And like I said, there are dead bodies all around them, and it looks like they're fighting pretty furiously.
So there's only 2 guys versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
or more,
or more, potentially more.
So where is the guy that has the armor that I was just talking about?
Well, these guys here, the majority of them are wearing like clearly like leather armor. Like if you've ever watched a fantasy movie, you ever watched Lord of the Rings, you might have seen this stuff, so you might have some recognition. But the guy here with the scimitar and the dagger, he's dual wielding, and he's like dressed in bright robes, and he's got a colorful hat with the big peacock, like a peacock feather in it, and
Dibs.
And he is fighting like crazy.
Okay, so he's the leader of the caravan. So we need to try. Like I'm going to say that we need to get to him as quickly as possible. So
to do what?
Basically protect him. Because I'm looking at the caravan that is actually. It looks like a caravan is being attacked.
Looks like caravan got jumped.
Yeah,
the caravan got jumped.
Some hood rat shit's going down.
Captain that's.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so that's that. My perception is that the caravan got jumped. He is he's the leader of the caravan. The rest of them are his bodyguards and stuff. They're outmatched. So we need to start actually moving tactically. I would probably say I would go
down towards the right and around the caravan.
To the right behind the caravan, to come up behind him where he is being attacked. No.
Under.
Okay.
So to the right of where the caravan, if you're looking at the two,
you're gonna sneak down through
carts. Yep. So I would go on the upper side and then wrap around and then come up behind and flank the mob that's actually attacking the leader of that caravan. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. So who's doing what here? Are y'all staying here, or are y'all going with? Apparently, Michael is going to be point man on this shit.
I'm going to mount me horse, and I'm going to ride.
Saddle ready with my strap over my shoulders and on and secured.
If I'm going to be leading, the way that we would be attacking and stuff, I would say that the horse, our new friend, is going to come up through the center. Where the first caravan, right there. He's going to come up there and go after the first mob that's there. He is going to be followed by, I would say, Nay and Jesse.
I'd like to stay back towards the Templar because I'm staring at that archer to the north.
No, you're behind him.
Yep.
So you're basically going to be able to provide cover support, and Jesse is, if he's sober enough, for fuck's sake, then he is actually going to be able to provide range support behind mounted cavalry. So as long as he's doing that, we've got that center part covered. I would say that after that, we are going to have. I would have Guyana follow me behind.
Are you taking Carl?
What's that?
You're taking Carl too?
Yes, I'll take Carl. I'm hoping. I'm hoping I'm making a good choice here with Carl.
He might get caught in crossfire.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, hopefully it will benefit me.
Balls with you because I don't want shot in the ass when he drops his gun again.
You need range support, just in case. I mean, because you've got cavalry. So if cavalry, which is close in support, gets taken out by something that's ranged, he can actually help support him if he gets taken down. So that's the only reason why I chose that.
See, and this is the problem. No one actually ever decided who was in charge.
Well,
because last time you told us who was in charge.
See, yeah, but this time I didn't.
my biggest issue is
Yeah.
we don't know who's fighting who
who-
and who is doing why and what.
I mean, we could have the Templar start riding in very slowly on his metallic armor.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
I'm
the
like,
idea.
I don't know.
ride in.
Like, we don't know why they're attacking
Attacking
or
each
what
other.
they were carrying.
So,
or...
Can you
that's-
flank down to hold position to wait to see what happens?
So that's where perception is going to come in. We need to use perception to look at what's happening, because what we're doing is we're looking at it as either this is a caravan that's being attacked, support caravan. I don't know.
Mike,
None of us know whether
Mike,
this is what's
you don't know. You don't know who are the good guys.
Yeah, even if
No,
you do perception
yeah,
roll,
no.
you're not going to know who's good and who's bad. All you can still see is two people
But,
they're fighting
but
each other. Two groups.
perception wise and everything is that if the caravan is in a defensive stance and they're not actively attacking, and the group that is coming at them are openly attacking.
So do you want to ask the DM if you can roll a perception roll and see then?
I would say that, yeah.
But even
Well,
then,
Well, that would
Go
that
for it,
would-
DM.
that would assume that you guys sneak in close enough to get more eyes on it, or are you going to try to observe it from the?
Why the Templar's just going to go in on his regal
I'm not.
steed.
Yeah, I'm not saying that we're
Yeah.
attacking like outright and stuff. I'm just saying that these are this is the
Well, a guy-
stance that we're coming
a
in
guy
at.
riding in on his horse is going to have not going to have a good time on a surprise check or stealth check.
Well,
but you can all hide. I don't need to hide with the horse.
If that's what he needs to do, then that's what he needs to do.
So, Bear, what do you-
we're trying to
actually-
assess this as quick as
Bear,
possible.
What is Vandervoort saying to do? Because he,
You're all getting into cover, and I'm going to figure out what the hell's going on. Who is who and who is fighting who, why. And I'm
Okay.
going to demand that in the name of the order.
and they're going to look
Authority
at you like,
done.
"What the fuck?" So, since the big guy says that, everybody's like, "Okay, we're going to hide back here." So, Bear, you're just going to ride straight in.
Yep. Make sure they see the armor.
Okay, so Barrett,
You
roll
can
me.
waste them.
Barrett, roll me a 1d6. Roll me 1d6.
Orange D6 coming up. That is a 4.
What did you roll?
4.
Okay. So. Right. Now roll me a d20.
Oh boy.
No, it's okay.
Oops. 4. That's a
Okay.
pattern.
So you charge in on your horse. Let me find that window back up.
I'm not very chartered to galloping in and I'm yelling at them. What in the name of the order is going on here? Yeah. I'm not going to swear at them.
The 20s was an initiative check, and you lost the initiative check, so you do get to at least ride in and yell at him. And this guy here, he yells something back at you that sounds kind of like an Asian dialect, but you can't be sure. And then he kind of knife hands at you.
Oh, that looks familiar.
Yeah.
Marine.
He's like, "Ah!" And holy shit, I lost my D20.
What the hell are you fucking doing, bitch?
This archer here runs out and shoots an arrow at you directly while this guy charges at you.
Okay.
And he
So the lines
swings
are
at
drawn.
you. He swings at you and misses. And then this guy, let's see. The other archer misses, but another one of these guys runs towards you. And fighting continues on in away from there, around the other caravan. But this guy here, you hear him yell in a strange, kind of ugly language. But he kind of looks relieved as they turn and start paying attention to you. So now I'm gonna start rearranging people. I'm gonna put Bear here. You know what? Nay, Zoc, Jesse, Mike, roll me d20s and tell me what you get in order, please.
9.
So, am I up towards the main guy, like on the far right? Because that's that. I went down and around the backside. Just curious.
I thought you. Okay, well, no, I don't know because you guys kind of said you were gonna wait. Okay, we'll have you placed here. No one else apparently followed you unless they wanted to. Okay, so Nay was 9. Zoc, what was yours?
3.
Okay.
16.
Jesse, what's yours?
2.
What's yours?
2.
Okay. Ah. Yeah, damn it. It's being obnoxious. Okay. Initiative established. Jesse, what do you do? Imagine you're all kind of off the map just a little bit, except for Michael, who ran up and ran off, Ramboing it.
Really?
Well, no one agreed to follow you, and you ran off. So there you go.
He needs a bandana.
Jesse, what do you do?
I guess I'm gonna, with my M4, take a burst at the guy attacking our Tin Man.
Roll me a 20 then.
9, 15, 17.
Roll me damage.
$10.
Cool.
Oh, I guess actually that was a 19 to hit, but still.
Oh, you raise up, and somehow you're actually pretty sober, and you squeeze off a burst.
I haven't found any alcohol.
Zips past. I might have stolen from the captain. It zips by the Vandervoort on his horse and riddles him chest. Some of the rounds catch in his shield, but he's definitely caught by surprise and kind of jerks back. Zoc, what are you doing?
So that guy that's behind the bush.
Yeah, he's running around. He's running.
The one that's like blue armory looking.
Up here, yeah, he's flanking.
Okay, is he one that's attacking Bear?
Yeah, he hasn't attacked yet. He's running around with his bow. It looks like he's trying to flank.
But he's going to. Perceptually, he's going to.
Is his bow like pulled back, like he's aiming?
He's still trying to get into position.
It's just popping.
Shoot him.
Roll me a 20.
$12.
Ooh, you hit him just right. Roll damage.
What is it? 2d6?
Yep.
$10.
You raise up. You squeeze off. Did you single shot or burst?
Burst.
Okay. Hold on. Something real quick. drop the sight right on him. You squeeze off a burst, and you cut him through the chest and up across his face, and you drop him. He goes down like a sack of potatoes.
Fucking awesome.
Do you do anything? Do you move, or do you standing back?
I'm gonna move kind of towards where he was because it looks like good cover.
Okay. Nate, what are you doing?
I'm going to take a shot at the guy in green that's next to Bear, and I'm going to be like, hey, Templar, Tin Man, duck.
I'm on the horse. How to attack?
Duck a little.
Roll.
Bring your head down towards the person.
Shoot me.
Are you, Nate, are you going to move from your position? Otherwise, Zach's going to be right into the direct line of fire.
I'll take a step forward and to the right.
Okay.
I should be able to line up on him there.
Roll 20 -2. Range and other obstacles.
What's my plus to hit? +2 to hit.
So you're just rolling at the straight 20 then.
Would you take an 18?
Yes, I would. Single shot or burst?
Burst.
Man,
Damage of 7.
You people are going to be out of ammunition before next week.
Fine. I didn't get to shoot much last time we played.
Really?
I probably shot my gun like 3 times the whole time we played last time. It was all the potions that did all the stuff.
Oh, well, fine. You squeeze off a burst, and he just goes right down in front of Bear or Vandervoort. Vandervoort, what are you doing now that he's down?
And the other guy who's coming, the gray dude.
Okay.
Charge him with the horse.
Charging. Give me a 20 plus your base hit bonus plus +2 on that, since it's a charge.
16 plus 3 is 19.
Oh yeah, damage.
Longsword. By the way, does the longsword tell me something?
No.
No.
It doesn't vibrate.
So they're also not evil.
No, they're not evil. Well, you know what? You know what? It vibrates just a little bit.
Ooh. No, don't say it.
Oh.
That's a 3.
You come in and you swipe at him and you cut him across the shoulder and he starts bleeding. But he looks pretty fucking annoyed. Okay, so Michael, you're over here. Whoa, let me zoom in a bit. Michael, you're down here. Are you still navigating around trying to get to the other side?
Okay.
Is that what
there? I don't know. You got the to there?
No, that was initial. How far?
I was actually thinking the main guy that we were going after, that seemed like he was the leader.
Mm-hmm. You're trying
which
to
is
get to him.
just above the second cart that
Mhm.
has the first mob that's attacking him. That's as far as I thought we were at. So
No, you guys kept discussing it, but you never got that far. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. You could move up to here in a single turn. Is that what
Okay.
you want to do? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll come around to you on the next
Stab
turn.
him. Sneak up and just stab.
Captain hangs back, and Carl runs up and takes cover over here because Carl's knowing that he's actually kind of useful sometimes. So, here's my other thing here. This dwarf runs out behind here while you're stabbing him and takes a swing at him with his sword and misses. So we're going to start this all over again. Oh, wow. That is not an archer. Oh, well. So, really? They take a shot at you, Bear, and miss. The archer guy up here. It just zooms by your plate. You're like, that's interesting. Ooh. So, okay. Now shit gets interesting. Hang on this shit. Okay. So, the bandit here right in front of you, the one you just nicked, he stabs at you. He makes contact. Let's see, that's he wipes his sword at you and cuts you across a delicate part of the arm and hits you for 2 hit points.
Oh, damn. Well, I guess I need to eventually.
Really? Oh, shit. He's not cooperating. Okay. That guy goes in. Ooh, yeah. And another guy comes out with a spear. Now, Bear, you might be close enough to recognize that one of the guys you were trying to save. He's a small bearded man.
Really?
Do you know any of those in your travels?
Would be a dwarf, which you already said, by the way.
Yeah. I don't remember. But as he's sitting there trying to deal with the attacker that just struck you, the bandit comes up behind and stabs him in the back with a spear.
That's rude.
Yeah, very rude. Come on. No. Oh, shit. And does 6 points of damage on him. Let's see. Let me roll for all these guys and get home a little bit quicker. 3, 14. Michael, from your perspective, you see directly in front of you, you see a bowman getting ready. He's trying to get a shot around the horse, but he's also moving up, realizing he can't really do shit. But this guy comes up, attacking the what you thought to be the leader.
Mm-hmm. And you can maybe kind of glimpse that he strikes the guy. Okay, that means we're going back around to Jesse. Jesse, what are you doing? Since you're like right here.
Yeah, I want to. I guess shift closer towards the wagon, so I'm gonna try to get a clear shot.
And get like right here.
Yeah, I guess so. That'll work.
Hit me with something.
Yeah, I'll take a shot at that guy.
Burst fire or single? Please specify.
I'll do a burst so I make sure I do have a better chance of hitting.
Okay. Roll me.
19, 20, 22, 26.
You know what, Jesse? Generally, if it's at least 20.
Another 10.
Okay. So you pop in, you squeeze off a burst, and you pump about 3 or 4 rounds straight into his gut, and he goes down. He's dead.
Oh.
Poor Vandervoort didn't get to finish him off. Sock, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go around that bush I'm by, so I can come up at those guys from the back. Yeah,
Okay.
go around that way.
Right there. You gonna take a shot?
That dude in gray?
Yep.
Is he one of the the guys we've determined is attacker?
Which one? This one here?
No.
Oh,
I
we
can't
can't see that.
see whatever you just dinged.
Oh shit! I'm getting confused on that. So
Oh.
this guy here or this guy here?
The first one. Yeah. I'll shoot at him. Single
Okay.
shot.
Single shot to the engine block. Hit me!
13.
Damage.
Still 2d6.
Yep.
7.
Once again, you display this an disturbing skill set for marksmanship, and you drill him
For a
between
nerd?
the eyes. For a nerd, you drill him between the eyes, and you turn his lights out.
Oh.
Nay, what are you doing?
You zoom our map out some, like quite a bit. All right, so I can decide where I want to go. I'm going to go as far as I can up towards Carl.
Like right here?
Further down south.
Oh, or you're gonna come around the south side, like where Michael went.
Well, no, I don't want to go that far south.
Or do you want to go this way?
See, that way. Yeah, I want to start
Okay.
heading that way.
Okay, let me see some real quick. Okay, that should mean you can get to right about here.
Okay.
And you see a lot of dead bodies as you go in.
Yep.
Bear, what do you do next?
I'm gonna swing off the horse to get my ass out because I'm not gonna fight the spearman on horseback. That would be stupid.
Okay.
I'm gonna get shield up
Shield
and go
side.
to assist the dwarf who got stabbed in the back. Like with the shield.
He's staggering around. Okay. Roll me some shit.
What do you want me to roll?
To attack. 20.
Let's see. That's a 2.
You miss.
Yeah. He also fired. I'm gonna stick with the purples. These are the best ones.
Oh, God. Okay, so oh dear. So Michael, you're next.
Stab him.
So you're sneaking up behind this guy.
Okay.
Snatch him and
What are you gonna do?
Mike might see action
I'm
yet.
actually I'm gonna go ahead and continue on.
Well, there's a bad guy right in front of you. What are you? You gonna try to just run out in front of him?
kill.
No.
Okay.
If there's a mob in front of me, I'm gonna go ahead and take aim on that mob
Mm-hmm.
and
Single shot or burst.
burst.
Okay. Roll me a 20.
$10.
So you squeeze off a burst, and the guy kind of jinxes to the side at the last second, like he heard you like a twig snap, and the rounds go over the head of the horse and scared the fucking shit out of the horse. So that means ranged. He turns around and oh, that's a bad roll because that shouldn't have done that. There we go. That's a proper roll. He fires an arrow over your head. So luckily today you're not going to die today. Okay. This archer up here moves up. No. He fires another arrow. This other guy fires an arrow towards Bear and misses, thankfully. Guy down here takes a stab at Bear, but he blocks with his shield. What's this guy do? Ooh. This one over here takes a swing at the brightly colored dwarf and nips him for 1 point of damage. I think it's most of my lives. Yeah, okay. That brings us back to Nick. Nick, what's Nick doing? Stanley, stop climbing. Hopefully I get back over here. Wrong map. So Nick is down here with no clear shot on anybody. Nick. You're talking, you're muted.
All right. Oh, let's see. I'm still there. Can you zoom out a little bit?
This dog, leave me alone. So really the only thing you're going to be able to see is this commotion here, and you can't see anything else. You probably can't see this guy up here. Unless you move.
I'm going to start moving down to back up our medic.
Okay, so you're going to pop out around Carl and join her here?
Yeah.
Okay. Zoc, what are you doing? She takes a long moment.
I was chewing. That archer that's like straight ahead of me.
Roll me a 20 minus 2. That's kind of a long range
10.
shot. Was that a single or
Single?
First? He's off around, and it just grazed. It's almost a glancing blow across his ear. Nate's not paying attention. He missed that. It's sad. Okay, Nate, what are you doing? You're down here sneaking around.
Since I was whining that she was shooting at my mom, but she didn't, that I was planning to go for, but she didn't kill it. So I'm gonna take a shot at the same one. Or is the bush too big? Wait.
If you moved up here, you'd have clear shot on both guys. You could actually, and remember, if you want to take multiple shots on multiple targets, I will allow it, but you'll be at a -2 and a -4, and they'll be single shots.
I'll step forward to up 2 boxes and to the right 2 boxes.
Okay, so
because I want to be able to keep some bush between me and the archer, and I can always step back a little bit into coverage. One more to the right.
This way?
No. One more box to the right. From where I am now. Right there. That's where I want.
Yeah, you're still not going to be able to hit him because that's a straight line of sight. Plus, you're on an elevated.
No,
area.
the guy to my right.
This one here?
Dual wielding, that guy.
Yeah, but you're still above him. You're going to be at a disadvantage. You might be able to take the top of his head.
Then can I go?
You can walk
more
right
and
like.
Yeah. Can I get to there?
You can be like right here. Like I said, from right there, you can take shots at both of them, but you'll be at a disadvantage, or you can take a regular shot on one or the other. But as you step up on there, you're noticing the little dwarf down there is a little bit bloodied.
I'm going to take a shot at the one that's going after the dwarf.
Okay. Roll me.
D20 plus 2?
Yeah.
14 plus 2, 16.
Give me some damage.
First fire, 2d6. Make it a good one. How about 9? I hate that evil laugh that he does. It makes me worry every time.
So you step out and look down and kind of smirk and just, you don't even really aim it. You just squeeze off a burst and you riddle him with bullets. And the dwarf turns and looks up at you and is like, "Good riddance, you rusty turd fairy."
Turd fairy. That's new. I'm going to put that in my vocabulary.
He looks at you. By the beard, thank goodness you're here. I'd had to kill all of them myself. Get at him, lassie. Bear, you're next.
Sure, people gotta stick together, bro.
You're a hollow dwarf.
And he flashes you to this sign, and you question what kind of guy he really is.
I'm gonna swing. Wait, no. He's a
Dwarf
spear.
fist bump.
Let me think that through. Here's a spear.
Yeah. Okay.
If I go in closer under the spear, I can go into his gut with
Okay.
the shield to deflect. And yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hit me. Hit him. Somebody.
Sock, drive over and hit him.
Be back in 10.
Perfect. That is a 19 plus my 1. It's a 20. I would say that's a hit.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit. You hit him with short, give me some damage.
That is the wrong die.
Just roll
10.
a D100. I need one of those. Just because I don't have one.
And that is an 8.
Okay, so are you thrusting or hacking?
Thrusting.
Okay, so you duck down and you drive the sword all the way through his gut to the you just bury it in him, and he.
Technically, it's a 9 because I'm a plus 1 to damage.
Yeah, but yeah, his health is like 6, so you ruined him. Michael,
What?
I got one.
you're up. What are you gonna do?
Shoot him.
Oh, might help if I move that map. So you're still here after.
I'm still, after what? Because I was coming up behind the what was the leader.
No, he wasn't the leader. You were coming up on this guy, and you tried to dispatch him, but you missed. Like you stepped on a branch, and he alerted and moved just as you squeezed your burst off, and you almost shot the horse. And he shot an arrow at you and missed. So you're now face to face with this guy here.
May I just say
he's a bad guy.
Yeah, this guy's a bad guy.
It's like Naked Gun. They're like 2 yards away and miss each other.
Okay, I'm gonna pull my I'm gonna pull my pistol, and I'm going to try and get him at close range.
Okay, hit me 20.
20.
I thought you rolled a 20. That'd be awesome.
15.
Okay, roll me 1d6.
Still ain't bad.
4.
That's respectable. Oh, you kind of think, and you pull your pistol up as the arrow goes past your head, and you pop off a round. And what was the damage you said?
4.
And you hit him pretty good. It staggers him back. So, okay, we're back around to all this shit. Let me see if I can get a better die and actually maybe get a hit on somebody. I'm kind of getting bored not hitting anybody but dwarves. Oh. So this guy advances a little bit forward. Oh, map. This guy advances forward here, Bear, and fires an arrow at you and hits you for 4 points of damage. Okay, I'm going to go to Michael's. This guy here, kind of the one that was after Michael, staggers and fires an arrow into the ground. So Michael is actually safe. And shit. Nick, that's back up to you. There's really only got one guy left on the board now, and it's this guy up here, and the one Michael's facing off with, but he's kind of boned up pretty good. Yes.
You're talking, we can't hear you.
Yes.
It's your turn. You're down. You're still
Okay.
down here.
I can't see me.
Yeah, you can. You're right here. You're the yellow ball.
Alrighty.
I need to pee.
Hey, bud.
I guess I'll
Hey.
move up next to the medic again
Okay.
and take shots. And take a shot, I guess, down at.
Well, actually, God. No, because that one's dead. My bad. Do you want to reconsider your move, or do you still want to be there joined at the hip with her?
I'll stick with her.
Okay. So that means Zoc, you're next.
Take a few steps forward and shoot at that dude.
Okay. Singular burst.
First.
Okay. Hit me with a 20.
15 plus 2, so 17.
Damage.
9.
You expire him. You squeeze off a burst and just
Yay.
riddle him with bullets, and he falls over dead. And what's going on over here? Okay, so that. Nay, what are you doing? You're back over here, and
Scroll out so I can see what I
yeah,
got.
that's what I'm trying. Everybody's dead, but the guy over here you probably can't see, but you definitely you heard the discharge of Mike's pistol.
Yeah, because there is nothing I can do because everything else is dead. But that
so,
guy, right?
Bear, what are you going to do? You mean up there
Do
with the
I
door?
have enough steps to step back behind the wagon and take a shot at that archer?
Yeah, that's short range. You can do it. You can run over there like, hey, bitch.
Pop around the corner, put off a burst fire of 13. That was with my modifier.
Okay, shoot. So 13. Okay. You air raid him and you drop him.
Yeah, because I did 7 damage. So.
And
everyone's dead.
Everybody is dead. Combat ceases.
But our dwarves.
And a silence falls across the land. And both of the dwarves, the one over there by Bear and you guys is kind of quiet. He's just catching his breath and looking at you. We kind of gathered maybe he's thankful, or at least deeply appreciative, but he's not saying anything. The other one, he hops up there next to Balls and like, I've never been so glad to see some pink skins in my life. Thank you. He walks into the center of the clearing. So what are you guys doing? Are you guys going to come up and find out who this guy is or what he's about? Or what are you, Jesse, what are you going to do after considering he does something to you? What are you going to do? Jesse,
I am going to start checking the dead guys near me.
Okay, you do that.
Looking for the priority.
Yes, dude. Who's stepping up to see the dwarf?
I'm gonna be like, it's a dwarf.
What the fuck?
Like, no, it's a dwarf.
Michael, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm gonna go ahead and
Hey, wake up.
Search and secure bodies or
Hey.
converse.
how close is the main guy to me?
You're short. He's short. You're here. He's here.
I'm gonna go actually up to him and let him know who we are as best as I can. So
As you go up there to introduce yourself, he looks at you like, "Ah, you're a strapping young lad, aren't you? Look at you, so tall and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful killing machine." Not that he actually saw you kill anybody. It's like, This is the last time I hire sheep caravan guards. These lazy bastards, they all died. Look at them. That one's dead and that one's dead. Me and my brother, we'd be dead if it weren't for you guys. Well, we'd have been maybe not dead, but we'd have been a little more exhausted because I'd have taken care of them eventually. What does anybody say to this weird little hairy...
The caravan guard is out there looking for sand. And the ranger is rolling badly.
Come here, bro. You want sand? I'll pull some out of my butt cheeks and hand it to you. I'm still getting it out from the beach.
He looks at you folks and like, wait a minute. He looks at your weapons and Mike, he actually steps up and reaches, not to like, it's clear that he's not trying to grab your weapon, but he reaches out to touch it. How do you react?
I'm going to watch him.
He touches your carbine. He's like, good Lord, I haven't seen one of these in years, and that was in a museum. He looks at your gear and says, "You're some of them travelers they talk about, aren't you?" Huh? Who all are you?
My sir, I don't know what a traveler is.
I would ask him, what year are you from?
I could ask the same of you, laddie. But he gives you a date that makes no sense to you because it's a dwarven calendar.
Look, do the calculations.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Does anybody else say anything?
Well, greetings. So the rumors are true then.
What rumors would that be?
Figure out what a traveler is like. Traveled here by boat
or time. That's something that seems to be apparent because we've ran into different timelines of, basically.
He looks like
you're worried about the timeline, and we're standing here talking to a dwarf who's speaking what, fucking English?
No,
timeline.
He looks at.
I'm just saying.
He's like, no, lassie. I speak the green speech, as you do. You can tell it's a little rough, and he uses odd words now and then, but it's pretty damn English.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say "hua."
Oh, Jesus.
Huh?
Hua?
Hua, yeah.
My uncle used to say that a lot. He was in the watch.
So
that was a long time ago. I don't know what hua means, but he did it a lot. It's kind of obnoxious, actually.
Ask him what service he is from.
He was with the watch. He was one the last of the Green Watchmen.
Okay.
Did they wear hats?
They wore helmets.
But no funny hats.
What kind of hat? Describe it.
Like a felt green hat.
Not to my knowledge, no.
Okay. Well, I guess we're just going to accept we're sitting here talking to a dwarf.
Is that what they are? Because, dude, I just thought they were like my long-lost fam.
Yeah. He looked at you and he's like, yeah, you're about our size, but you are not dwarf.
No,
beard.
I don't have some awesome beard.
No, you're my type. The dwarves, they dwell in the deep. They're dwarven women. They have They have beards. Surface-dwarven women do not. And honestly, if I'm going to be bumping beards, it's only going to be below the waist.
Jesus Christ.
The dwarf man scares me now.
He got a wink. It's like, my name is Ulrich Runebelly, who are a grand merchant of this fine area, in this fine caravan. Who might all of you be?
I'm going to ask him if he's a Marine.
Sounds more like his uncle was a Marine.
Ships make me sick, laddie. It's the grove for me. Otherwise, why else would I have a caravan in this terrible part of the world? With bandits.
Wait,
Look at these bandits.
Wait, what did he say?
Don't you understand the green speech? Gosh. You see, it makes me sick. If I did not have seasickness, I would have a boat, a merchant's boat. I would not be in charge of a caravan going for this shitty part of the world where there's bandits trying to ram things up my unmentionable place.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so he's not a Marine.
Nope.
He's Navy. Because right out the gate, one of the things that he said was that Jesus Christ.
Michael's just so confused right now.
He's a dwarf. Somebody sounds like was his uncle. Sounds like he was in a military, and he might have. If he knows what travelers are, he might have came through the gate a long time ago. You know what? If other people are coming through gates and they're ending up at different times, what time did they get here then? If he's got a nephew and stuff by now.
Oh, it gets worse, guys. We weren't the only ones going through gates.
Yeah.
You're like the third line or something like that.
Oh, wait, everybody kind of looks at. Does Vandervoort actually say that?
Yep.
Everybody kind of looks saying like, what? Now, I want everybody to roll me a perception check and tell me if you pass.
14.
Going under, right?
Is that 20?
Yeah.
Fucking
You
hell.
need to roll under.
I'm
Yeah, I
under.
passed.
I have passed.
So, in the bushes directly behind
13.
you hear something moving in there.
16.
Well, y'all can hear it pretty much. Let's just assume that. And y'all turn, and a man stumbles out, and he's wearing the armor like everybody else, but he's dropped it. He has no weapon in his hand. He looks scared shitless. What do you do?
Where did he come out of?
Pointing my gun at him.
The bush.
I raise my gun and see if he's going to be friendly or foe. But I'm not going
Well,
to shoot him yet.
Drop it.
The dwarf about shits his bridge and like, you dirty little liver bastard! I'm gonna kill you for killing all. He lunges at him, and the guy rolls over in his back and probably pisses himself. And in very broken English, like, no, don't kill me! I surrender! I surrender! If you kill it, I can't tell you about the treasure.
Treasure?
That's
Yeah.
all.
There you go.
If you kill me, I can't tell you treasure. Don't kill me, please! Don't kill me, pretty lady. No kill.
Sit.
And at that point, we are out of time. And everybody, have a great
Oh,
night.
out of time.